I'ma run up on you. I'ma run up on you.
Welcome to the Adam Bomb Show out of Atlanta. Have a seat, my man.
Nice Jace.
Dude, nice. What are those? Helmet
Lang.
Man, where did you get those?
Man, I don't know.
Those are awesome.
Yeah, I just saw them. I was like, oh, these are cool, yeah.
So how you feeling, man? You're doing the dual threat right now. We're playing Run Up. And you got your own single called Sunrise.
Where am I going on this chair right now?
Dude, you are breaking that chair.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Run Up's out with Nicki Minaj, Party Next Door, my Trinity family. Shout out to them.
Dude, first of all, what a great track.
Thank you very much. You know, we just wanted to give the ladies something to feel sexy too.
Yeah.
And Sunrise is, on radio stations everywhere and it's online everywhere with Fuse ODG and Fat Man Scoop. Scoop's a good friend of mine from New York.
Right.
New York, original gangster. And Fuse was on our last single, Light It Up, last summer.
Which we still play at the on the club shows on Saturday night. We still play that.
Yes.
Because it just has...
It has a good feeling.
I don't know what it sounds like an anthem to me.
Yeah, it does. It does. It has a really good feeling, and that's what we want to capture in our music. We just want to capture that really good feeling and those fun times, and give people songs that they can keep attaching memories to and say, yo, like that. Yeah, that's my jam. I remember that.
So this may be a dumb question, but when you're creating songs, are you creating more than one at one time?
Oh, 100%. Sometimes I go into meetings with people and they're like, oh, like play some music, or play some stuff you're working on. And it's like, well, you tell me what you want to hear. It's a constant process, and you're constantly meeting people. And people want to work on stuff, and people want to collaborate on ideas, and then you have other producers that send you things, and they go, yo, I have this scratch idea, what do you think, And then I might say, okay, cool, let's do this, this, and this, and then we send it to this guy, get this person on it, So, yeah, it's an ongoing process, and it's across genres, and it's across countries.
Do you get overwhelmed, though, with people coming at you saying, hey, what do you think of this, or I need something?
You get a little bit overwhelmed, but you gotta just temper it and keep going because, they come to you because they respect your opinion, and they come to you because they want guidance and they want a little bit of direction, and if there was nobody to give me that guidance and direction, and consider my opinion, I'd be like at Ralph's, packing grocery bags.
I don't know if this is the right word. What's the weirdest place you've created a song? I mean, have you created songs that are not in studio? You guys are just sitting around and
a lot of time. I mean, the creative process is so different now. It's not about going to a big studio and mixing boards and all that type of thing. A lot of times you track vocals, in a hotel room. When we first met Mo, who's on Lean On.
She came through today, too.
Mo was here today. I love Mo. That's like, our little sister, and she's an amazing artist in her own right. You look at what we did with Lean On, which is probably one of our biggest songs to date, and that was, she's from Denmark, came to Amsterdam where we had a show, rented a house, set up a studio in the house, came to our show, came back, she's like, yo, I'm a big fan of you guys, and we went to the house next day and recorded some stuff,
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's super dynamic now, there's no rules. It's not like, oh, like, well, let me put my manager in touch with your manager, and then we'll rent a big fancy studio, and then we'll block out some time. I mean, that happens as well, but at the same time, like, sometimes you just want to, like, boom, let's do it,
Dude, this is great insight. Like, I'm a huge fan, and I'm a huge geek for this type of music.
Yeah.
And I love, especially we do club shows at the station and on the show. So this is like, this insight, I'm blown away by some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to play Jenga before we leave here? You ever play Jenga?
Let's play Jenga before
we
leave.
Okay, so there's a question on these Jenga pieces, so if you pull one out, if you knock it down, it's all good.
Okay.
But we do have a very nice setup right now, Jim,
okay.
here, so
I'm pulling from...
Yeah, you can pull any one you want. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And don't worry about knocking it down. I'm going to give you a little help.
I feel you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Do we... Oh, it's all right. Hey, just pull that quick.
See.
What's up?
Most and least used emoji.
Do you use emojis?
Yeah. I think my most used emoji is the monkey covering his eyes. Yeah. yeah. It's definitely between that and like the new one with the thinking guy emoji.
Yeah.
Least used emoji. I know there's so many emojis that
come out with them,
that go disregarded. I feel bad for you little emojis not getting that emoji love.
There are so many.
Yeah,
unused
when you think
ones.
about red heart emoji is always popping. peace sign emoji is always
Yeah,
popping. There's
yeah.
so many that
basics.
They just they become a part of popular culture.
Here's one question.
And then you have like the axe emoji that I used today. You know what? Shout out to the axe emoji. I see you. I appreciate you for everything that you do. And we're gonna get your numbers up.
Describe Major Lazer in one emoji.
Describe Major Lazer in one emoji. I think right now it would be 2 emojis. It's gonna be the running man emoji for run up.
Okay.
And it's going to be the sunrise emoji for sunrise.
What a way to close the interview.
Yes.
The interview. Jillionaire, thank you so much for coming by the Adam Bomb Show.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate that.